the dust has settled here, where Shrewsbury Town have somehow come from 2 goals behind to win 3-2. I'm still trying to make sense of it, but we'll try and take a deeper look here into how the game went. 3-5-2 at the 365. Brilliant from Sam Ricketts.
3-5-2 at the 365.
Good, that, innit?
Sets up Brixton.
Yeah, if that's what you want to call it, go for it.
I'm pretty sure you named that, but okay. Yeah, 3-5-2. That old chestnut.
Well, they tried that earlier on in the season.
Yeah. That old chestnut. We haven't seen it for a while. 3-5-2. Yeah, it makes you think of John Askey, if nothing else. Excuse the lawnmowers and the big truck coming up as we started the video. Yeah, I said to you earlier, and a few Town fans have actually tweeted this. Don't know if you can still hear us, but Barnsley, throwback to Barnsley at the Meadow on a Tuesday night. Town, probably their best league win of the season against Barnsley, who are flying high, was a 3-5-2, and it worked really well. You know, it looked the part. We thought, you know, is this probably the answer? This looks like the answer now. Town under John Askey took that to Oxford a few days later, and it was the polar opposite. It was miserable, probably the worst day of the season, really, in terms of how that played out. That was dreadful. A few people saying to me that was the 3-5-2 binned too early because of what happened at Oxford. Now, I'm sure there were contributing factors at Oxford why it didn't work, and yeah, wow, it worked tonight. I mean, it was bang on the money, and you know, first half tonight at Stoke was really poor. Sorry about the volume, we've got a big tractor about to run us over. And that first half was the 4-5-2. The 4-5-2 that Ricketts has used in recent big games against Stoke at the Meadow and at Sunderland, and fair play, those times it worked, but whatever happened in that switch of formation at half-time to bring it into the 3-5-2, Beckles came on from Marty Holloway for 3 at the back, the wing-backs.
It makes sense in that sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Three centre-backs at this club that can really do that 3. You've got Ryan Haynes, who I think is a player who is born to be a wing-back.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, James Bolton played right wing-back, and he could definitely be one of your centre-halves. If you haven't got Sadler, Waterfall, Beckles, you could have Bolton as a centre-half. You have Josh Emanuel as a wing-back. It really suits him. He loves to attack. But Bolton, of course, was the wing-back. I mean, you know, he gets a goal. That's straight away. You got one of your wing-backs scoring. Works perfectly. But Town works so well defensively as well. Excuse me, I'm not getting over this. Not many carved open, barely on any occasions in the second half. You know, I don't know if Stoke took their foot off the gas. Probably they did a bit at 2-0, but superb system, superb work from Ricketts. You cannot say anything, you know, about that tactical switch there. Work to a T. You know, we're thinking of the second goal where Loren picks it up, sort of final third, left side of the box, runs into the box, gets tripped for the pen. It's another, you know, example of runners from midfield in that system behind the front 2 of Uzoknabiri and Gilead, who are, you know, quick in their movement and dragging defenders away, maybe creating space. I think it works there, and you know, tonight was just mental, wasn't it? A 2-2, why Stoke went gung-ho for it and left Shrewsbury space at the other end, I have no idea, but you know, it worked, and what a night. Yeah,
I mean, I was screaming after the equaliser for Shrews to keep their heads.
Because you were in your way.
Yeah, I was screaming for Shrews to keep their heads, but really it was Stoke City who completely lost their heads. Yeah. They looked like a team who didn't know how to deal with conceding 2 goals in such quick succession, whether that's something that's obviously hung over from their recent league form.
Yeah, possibly. I remember it went 2-2 and Loren gave away a free kick at the other end. You're thinking, you know, these are the things we can't be doing now, giving away free kicks, keep your heads, as you said. But the mentality was perfect, the way they went down the other end. And actually Sam Ricketts, I don't know if you've read this or heard back on his interview, he was very, you know, hailed the way his team worked for the last 10 minutes. Remember, they got the winner on the 81st minute, so they had 10 minutes to see it out. You know, that's time for Stoke to go for an equaliser there, 10 minutes with the array of talent they've got. And Town was so wise. Sam Ricketts was so pleased with how they managed the game management late on, you know, the buying of time, the dark arts in a way, how you've got to do, you know, not time wasted, you know, Steve Arnott was booked for time wasting, but doing it sensibly, running into corners, you know, maybe not what some people want to see, but it works. You know, obviously you get a bit shouted at if, you know, you get done in the corner or whatever and they break, but it worked. And you know, Ricketts spoke back to the mid-December game against Peterborough at the Meadow, which finished 2-2. Peterborough scored really late. He says we were the opposite at keeping the lead there, and we've come on in that respect. So, you know, there are signs in how they're progressing, you could say. And this was just what the doctor ordered after Saturday against Charlton. You know, you had Saturday against Charlton, which was a real low, the second half there, and then the first half here tonight. You know, Town fans, 1,600 of them just up there, booed at half time, and you could hear them above the 9,000 odd Stoke fans here. They were not happy, and Ricketts says, I totally understand why I wasn't. You know, he said that 50, 60, three quarters, 95%, that's not enough for us. We need to go full throttle to win these games. You know, we know there's a lot of work to be done in January, but Town need to learn from tonight, and the manager said, you know, if you take one thing from it, is belief that you're good enough and you are good players if you're playing in the right way, and perhaps, as we said at the start of the bid, playing in the right system.
Yeah.
You know, I would now like to see 3-5-2 at Blackpool on Saturday. You know, I mean, there's only been one away win before tonight in all season, and that was at Wimbledon, which is bonkers for this to be the second of the season. You know, hopefully Town can make it 3, the third at Blackpool, because it's much needed. You know, the glory of tonight, you know, immense, and bring on Wolves. I can't wait. You know, it's going to be a great story, but Town are still 3 points above the drop zone in League One and 18th, so they need to take what's good from tonight and implement it in the league, because obviously the league is always a priority. You know, Shrewsbury could get to Wembley in the FA Cup final and they've still got to get away from League One relegation. So, you know, let's hope lessons learned tonight, and it's a night for everyone to remember and savour. A historical night, I'd say, for this club, and I was there night, as I said.
A brilliant result then. Everything from last night's game is now up on shropshirestars.com.